So in my first year of medical college, I studied the whole anatomy just by following video resources. Like I wasn't like literally in my first year I wasn't touching the book. Also I wasn't reading that because I just, like, the obvious reason was I wasn't finding it that much interesting to read from those big books. So that's why I didn't follow those books, and I just concentrated upon video resources. And there was this one anatomy class, I still remember that day, because that day the teacher was explaining us about sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, and teacher asked us a simple question like, what's the anatomical difference between parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system? So as commonly we all answered like sympathetic nervous system helps in flight and fight response of the body, and parasympathetic is for normal body functions, for to maintain the whole normal body functions, like maintain normal heartbeat and that all things. But the teacher asked us, like, if you are given two nerves, here's the sympathetic, here's the parasympathetic, so in physically how would you differentiate between a sympathetic and a parasympathetic? Like, what's the anatomical? You are telling me the physiological difference, so what's the anatomical difference? So we were like, we don't know nothing. Like,
The reason why I'm telling you this story is not to tell you what's the real difference between parasympathetic and sympathetic. Actually, the thing which I realized that day was like, video resources just help you to understand a topic, okay, but the detailed explanation, that deep knowledge of that topic, only and only books can provide you. And I wasn't the one who was following those things, but then I realized like I have to follow books also. So welcome back to another brand new episode of Soulful Medic. So today in this video I would be telling you what resources presently I am following for patho and pharma, and apart from that, how to use that resources in the best way to achieve the 100% productivity. And after that I would be discussing about what is the new way of learning. In that type of learning I try to study from the video resources also, and after that I move on to book also. So I would be telling you each and every step how to do that type of learning and how to follow that type of learning. And so that would be the video, and let's just get to the very first part of the video, what resources I am using. So talking about the resources presently which I am using, right now I am using Dr. Najib. As you all know, I have discussed it in earlier videos also, but in earlier times when I was in first or second year of medical school, I literally tried each and every platforms available for right now. Like, I have tried Lecturio, I have tried Kaplan, I have tried any random videos, whatever you would say, any random videos in YouTube also. But at the end I found a Dr. Najib, which is like, I could recommend you best resource if you want any best resource for understanding any topic. For the non-clinical one I am talking, because I have just studied the non-clinical subjects. So if you want any resource which can help you understand the whole non-clinical subjects, the Dr. Najib is the best resource which you can follow right now, and it's a way much cheaper as compared to the other resources available right now. So that was all about what resources I am following that. So apart from that, revision is also a very much important part, as you all know. So for revising, I have just tried, like, I just realized 2-3 months back like I was lacking in revision also, because I was just going on studying new topics and I wasn't revising the old ones. So that's why right now I'm trying on Anki cards. You might be knowing I would be making another video on that. Like, I wasn't, like, literally few months back I wasn't that much into making flashcards, but right now I'm experimenting on myself. Like, let me see how those flashcards and Anki works with me and works with my study pattern. So if it works great, I would be making video on that, and I would be talking about the advantages also of using that Anki cards. Okay, so that was all about resources which I am following. Now let me just tell you how is the way of my learning, because I have two things to cover. Okay, let's just suppose if we have decided to study cardiac failure topic from the patho part, okay, pathology. So there are two things to follow here. Firstly, we have to study that topic from the book, and we have to do that topic from in the video resources also. So firstly, what I do is I do watch all the videos regarding the cardiac failure topic on that any certain platform, and after that I take down all the notes, what is being explained in those all video lectures, and after that I move on to the book, so that I could really understand what all things are being written in the book, and I could just filter out the important points which are being given in the book as an extra point. So I just note the extra points which are given in the books to my notes. So that is how I get like a compilation of knowledge of video resources also and books also. So this way is a very much easier way, I think, but it takes a lot of time. Like when you go on studying each and every topic from video resources and from books and from video resources and from books, it really takes you a lot of time. But yeah, time doesn't matter, because I do think time doesn't matter in medical colleges, because understanding is what matters the most. And from this way of learning, I am getting the 100% of the understanding of any topic, I would say. Okay, so this is my way of learning. You can have your other ways also. It was all about the way of my learning, how I am trying to learn any topic from any subject. Okay, so I would be making another video on the topic, specifically describing about each and every resource and why they are used, why they are useful for certain things. So that's why, and so in that video I would be explaining all the things about all the video resources which I have followed. That's all for this video, and you know what to do with this video. You have to go and like the video and share it with your friends also, and subscribe to our channel, because we would be bringing more and more such content in upcoming times. And this is Soulful Medic signing off. I will be seeing you in another interesting video. Till then, what you have to do is stay tuned in our channel and do watch our other channel also, and Aman Sharma. Go and search for Aman Sharma. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.